If you're staying up late tonight watching Major League Baseball, be prepared for there to be plenty of runs scored in these two games. Over bettors, I'm specifically talking to you. What's going on, everybody? Bryan Power back with you here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Went 2-0 in yesterday's video. It was an easy 2-0 at that, too. You know that if you check the video out. I told you to bet the Nationals in the first 5 innings. They scored 4 runs in the first and took it from there. Then I said the Cubs were a solid bet as small favorites in St. Louis. Sure enough, Cubs won by a score of 10-2. On top of that, big thanks to all of you that joined me for $5 Tuesday, whether it was here at WagerTalk.com or at Picks and Parlays or at Sportsmemo. Regardless where you pick the play up, my 4% best bet for Tuesday, which was available for only $5, was a winner with the Marlins. Turned out that 1 run in the first inning was all we needed there. Now a 2-0 start to the week for yours truly. 94.65 all sports run going back to mid-April. I'm up 54.3 units of profit during that time. And not only that, guys, the most profitable handicapper this season at WagerTalk when it comes to betting MLB totals. Yes, number 1 this season, as you see scrolling on the bottom of your screen with MLB totals. After I break down these 2 games for you and hand out a couple of free plays, I'll be letting you know how you can get on board with all of my premium selections moving forward. All right, up first on tonight's docket is a game between the Astros and Angels, 9:38 Eastern. I like over 9.5 here. Here's why. First off, Grayson Rodriguez is on the bump for the Angels. It's not good at all. Stinks. He's been awful his last 2 starts. A total of 11 runs and 8 innings pitched. Over his last 5 starts, Rodriguez has an ERA of 7.71. Doesn't even include a pair of starts before he went on the IL where he allowed 7 earned runs. Rodriguez was surprisingly decent against this Houston lineup back on June 8th. Yordan Alvarez even went 0 for 4 in that game for the Astros. You don't see that very often. Of course, Alvarez was a difference maker last night. He's a difference maker routinely. But I would not expect a repeat performance of that June 8th outing from Rodriguez here. This is a guy with a 7.82 xERA. That's expected ERA. 5.68 FIP for the season. His career ERA versus Houston, 6.06. After Rodriguez departs, and it's worth noting he's yet to go longer than 5 2/3 innings in any start this season, you're going to see an Angels bullpen that is responsible for the team losing each of the first 2 games of the series. It was a spectacular calamity of errors in Monday's series opener. Yesterday, the Angels lose again in the 9th. This bullpen, simply put, is not good for the Halos. Fewest number of saves of any team in baseball. I guess that's not a surprise given the terrible 1-loss record. Also worth noting, okay, talking about this terrible bullpen for the Angels, that last time Rodriguez started against the Astros, which I mentioned back on June 8th, the Angels bullpen blew that game as well. Team that ended up losing. Now, you do have to wonder about the collective mindset of the Angels players after losing in the 9th inning each of the last 2 days. Of course, the trade deadline's right around the horizon. I think a lot of these, necessarily a lot, but some of these guys are going to get shipped out. This is a team going nowhere fast. But I do think the Angels will swing the bats well here against Hayden Wesneski, who is making his first big league start in over a year. Wesneski was decent in his 5 rehab starts down in the minors, and he's got good career numbers versus the Angels. But now it's big league hitters he'll be facing. And more often than not, we do see these pitchers struggle after a long time off due to injury. So give me over 9.5 in Astros Angels, guys. Comment down below with your thoughts. Smash the like button if you agree with me. A reminder, I am number 1 with MLB totals this season, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to betting totals. Had an easy over for my clients on Monday in the Braves-Mets game. Mets actually scored 14 runs themselves. Again, that was a premium selection. The only way to get those is to go to wt.buzz/BP. You can click the link in the description below to get there a little bit faster. Now let's break down our second matchup. What do you say? It's going to be Mariners-Dodgers. I was surprised that Seattle came in and won the series opener last night. Final score 7-6. I was especially surprised because the Angels were at a rest disadvantage coming into that series opener. They played Monday in Texas. The Dodgers had Monday off. It's not like the Dodgers are an easy team to beat. You guys know that. They're tied for the best overall record in baseball, 67-40. Easily power rated as the best team in the sport at least by me and I think by most. Really surprising that both teams that played with rest disadvantages on Tuesday's card were able to win, Seattle and Texas, even though both were on the road and facing the teams with the best records in their respective leagues. The Mariners, talking about last night's series opener, they beat the Dodgers thanks to 5 home runs. Final score ended up being 7-6, just the second win for the Mariners over their last 6 games. It was their first win against the Dodgers since 2021. Prior to last night, Seattle lost 12 in a row to LA. So those 5 home runs were the key. Do I expect another 5 long balls from the M's tonight? No, I don't. However, give me the over 9.5 here as well, just like the first game, same number. This time, this Mariners-Dodgers total, guys, it's already been bet up. It opened at 9, so we've seen some money come in on the over. I'm not the only one thinking this way. Why do I think these teams are going to go over the total again? Well, mainly because I'm not a believer in either starting pitcher, okay? I know that's going to surprise some of you when you look at the records and some of the numbers, but in the case of Eric Lauer, who is going here for the Dodgers, look, I get it. The team's 8-0 in his last 8 starts, but Lauer's got a 4.96 expected ERA, a 6.11 FIP this season. That's not good. The 8 wins are a byproduct of the Dodgers supporting him with a total of 65 runs. So more than 8 runs per start that Lauer's gotten during this 8-0 team win streak with him on the mound. And the Dodgers' fearsome lineup, they need no introduction. They should continue scoring here for Lauer against Emerson Hancock, who I think is a prime regression candidate. 4.33 expected ERA. It's more than a full run higher than his actual ERA. So over 9.5 is how I would play both of these games on Wednesday. Again, comment down below if you agree. Comment down below if you disagree. I won't be offended, positive or negative. We do want to hear from you. Keep it interactive here on the WagerTalk YouTube channel. Don't forget to click subscribe, by the way, if you already haven't done that. We do appreciate the support. I do a ton of free play videos, usually one every day. I mentioned I went 2-0 with the free plays in yesterday's video. When you click subscribe, you get instantly notified when these videos become available. So it's a good deal there. After you're done commenting and you've clicked that subscribe button, I think, guys, now it is time to go to wt.buzz/pp to check out my premium selections. Again, plays in this video, plays in these free play videos, they're simply leans, okay? I'm breaking down these games for you, let you know my thoughts. But for my top plays each and every day, you do need to get on board over at wagertalk.com. I'll have 2 premium plays for tonight. You can get them both for just $19. That's quite the deal. A little MLB double play for you. If you want to get on board for 3 days of plays, you can do so for $49. That's special available on my page as well. When you scroll down, you also can get 6 days for $69. This is the best offer we've got right now. It's like you're getting 3 days of service free of charge, basically, because normally it's $69 for a 3-day all access. Well, here you buy a 3-day all access. We're giving you an additional 3 days of service at no extra cost. So double the access, no extra cost. All baseball, 6 days, $69. Pretty good deal. Just over $10 per day to get all of my plays. And again, 94 and 65 all sports run, up 54.3 units, 2-0 start to the week. I know last week was a little rough. I said we would bounce back, and we have so far. Okay, that's going to do it for another free play video. Hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to both like and subscribe. Till next time, let's cash some tickets.